Hi guys, welcome back to another video here. In this video guys, I want to share with you some of the stocks that I bought that are mining gold. It's a junior mining companies, small cap mining companies that are mining gold. The reason why I'm building a portfolio within the mineral resource industry, it's because of the fact that the global economy needs these minerals, and the likes of gold currently now they are doing quite well. You can see here the prices of gold, they are skyrocketing up high. You can see gold here, it is making new all-time highs. Currently it is trading over 2,500 US dollar per ounce, which is a quite good upside move if you are involved into some of the gold companies that are already producing. But the portfolio that I'm building here, it's for buying shares of companies that are doing exploration and also with an intention of developing a mine. So exploration basically it's trying to discover new minerals, or trying to discover mineralization of different minerals so that you can start a mine. So basically you are just drilling boreholes to find if there is actually gold there, or there is actually copper down there, or there is actually lithium down there. So these companies, they are called exploration companies, and developers, some they are just exploration companies. When they are done finding those minerals, they can then sell that asset to a big company that can come and build a mine and mine it. So it's a quite risky investment. Just want to note that it's risky to invest into these exploration companies, because the project that they are working on, it might be successful or it might not be successful. So you have to also take into account that kind of risk. So the portfolio that I'm building, it will be more focused on investing into these junior mining companies around Africa, and also in South America, and also Australia and Canada. And for me to achieve that, what I did recently, I just opened a broker that will allow me to do that. So this is the platform of the broker. The broker, it is called Interactive Brokers. So it is a broker that is used by professional investors and also retail investors, and it's used by hedge funds, it's used by mutual funds, it's used by small corporations, it's used by people who have trust, family trust. So it's one of the broker that is highly reputable. It has a lot of reputation out there to investors. So it's not one of those brokers that they will just open and they close, due to mismanagement of clients' money, and then they have to liquidate the broker and give back the investors their money. No, it's a broker with a lot of history, which is a great history. So for me to buy these companies, these junior mining companies, I had to open this broker. A reason being, most of the companies that are junior mining companies that are small, which are listed in Toronto Stock Exchange in Canada and in Australia Stock Exchange, I had a challenge actually with that. I can't find them on EasyEquities, because I have EasyEquities and eToro. But you find that now I want to buy these shares of this company, but this company, it's not available on EasyEquities or on eToro. Now, because I know brokers that provide such service that can have these companies, because this one is more international, and that's why now I opened an account with this broker, just to solve that problem that I had, which was not finding access to buy some of the companies that I want. So Interactive Brokers, it has all the companies, most of the companies around the world. It actually assists all investors around the world to buy shares that they want from any stock exchange around the world. So now let me take you back to the stocks that I bought, or companies that I bought that mine gold, because I just bought two companies that mine gold in this new portfolio, which will be more focused on buying these junior mining companies. So now the first one, it is West Wits Mine. West Wits Mining, it's a mining company, a junior mining company. It explores for minerals, then it develops mines. Currently now they have a quite good project here in Johannesburg, west of Joburg, and Roodepoort. You can see this is their place. This is the mine that they're developing. It's called a Qala Shallows. So it is a project that they're currently busy with, and they are done with a lot of infrastructure here on surface. You can see change house, offices, and they have a decline here. So now the only thing that they are waiting for here to start developing the mine underground in terms of the haulages, crosscut, raises, and start stoping. It is capital to start doing that, all that underground work for mining. So this company, it is waiting for now for funding. Of course, that is the final stage that they are currently at now. It is one of those advanced mining projects. So they're just waiting for funding. Of course, institutions, they have to do their due diligence for them so that they can give them capital. So that's the process that they are in now. Soon they will be producing gold, and the mineral resource estimation of this company or of this project here at Qala Shallows. The project is called Qala Shallows. So you can see here on their website from this presentation, it is stated as 4.28 million ores of gold, and 70% of that it is measured and indicated, So the company there, from their technical studies, they're saying that the company it is planned to produce at least 70,000 ores of gold per annum for 9 years, which is quite good. But of course, as time goes on, the life of a mine can be increased by doing exploration, underground exploration. While you are still mining, you can still do exploration, and that of course it will assist you to increase your mineral resource estimation, and it will also increase the life of a mine going forward. So it's a great thing, and you can see here they got all the permits. Qala Shallows, immediate production, fully permitted. As you can see here, they got the mining rights, they got the environmental permits, social, water, and explosive permits. All the critical infrastructure is completed on surface, underground. The only thing that they are just waiting for is funding, and then they will start mining, producing that ore, and then sending it to the plant, and then treat it, sell gold, make profit, generate cash flow, generate earnings, and then the share price will follow the direction of earnings. And then now that's where you'll see the growth of your initial investment in terms of capital appreciation. And then in terms of the plant and the concentration, of course, they will rent the plant from Sibanye Ezulwini Mining, which is one of the operations of Sibanye in West Rand. So they will be taking their ore and then to Zulwini so that it can be treated. So they won't be building any plant here, concentrator, because those kind of infrastructure, they are capital intensive. So at least they're going to leverage Sibanye's assets by just paying Sibanye a premium for treating their ore, doing business with Sibanye to treat their ore, and then they will then sell the gold when they are done. So the project is almost complete. It's completed, just waiting for funding, and it's operating here in South Africa. So this is one of the things that I'm doing with these junior mining companies. I'm looking at the junior mining companies that have projects here in South Africa, but of course most of them, they are owned by exploration companies from Canada or from Australia, because here in South Africa we really don't have a lot of exploration companies that are doing that kind of work, looking for minerals, discovering minerals underground through prospecting and also exploration. So we find that in South Africa, most of the companies that are operating here looking for minerals, they are from Australia. And then if it's not listed on JSE and then you can't find it on EasyEquities, it becomes a problem, which is why I just opened an account with Interactive Brokers so that I can also buy shares of these companies that are operating in our country. And the share price of the stock is trading below 10 cents. It's 0.014 Australian dollar, and I managed to acquire like over 60,000 shares of this stock. Let me just take you to my account here on this platform of Interactive Brokers. You can see WWI, it's a ticker symbol for Westfates Mine, and I bought like over 60,000 shares, which is great, at the price of 892 Australian dollar. You can see here it's showing me a chart of Australian dollar this platform there, but I'm not interested on the chart. I'm just showing you the position here that I'm holding. So of course, I'm looking forward for this company to start producing, and if the share price goes up, for example, to like $1 Australian dollar, of course, if it goes to one Australian dollar per share, of course, that 63,000 share that I own, it will be worth 63,000 Australian dollar, which is a lot of money, because if you convert it into ZAR, you have to times it by around 10 and 11, which is the exchange rate between ZAR and Australian dollar. So the reason why I like these junior mining companies is because you can just put a little money and then you can buy a lot of shares if you take that risk and invest at their early stage before they become, producing mining companies. That's the only thing that drives me to buy them, And then another stock that I bought also, it's this one, PDI, which is a company is known as Predictive Discovery. So it's a Canadian company. It's listed in Toronto Stock Exchange. Oh, sorry. It's listed in Australian Stock Exchange. I'm just confusing with another stock that I'm currently busy with research. Still researching another one. Still researching on that stock. It's also listed on the Toronto Stock Exchange. This one is also listed in the Australian Stock Exchange. I can see ASX. So it's Predictive Discovery, and I bought over around 2,000 shares because the current price is around 0.2 cents Australian dollar. It's around 23 cents Australian dollar actually, 0.233. So I bought around 2,000 shares of this company, Predictive Discovery. So they are also having some quite busy with some great projects in Guinea, West Africa. So they are also operating in our continent, but the company is listed in Australia. Like I said before, like most of these exploration companies, they are in Australia and Canada, but they will find that there are projects in Africa and also South America, with projects which are quite good in terms of the commodities that they are developing, and then at a later stage they will mine it. So you can see here they have over 3 million ores of inferred mineral resource estimation at a grade of 1.56. That is a Bankan project. The area is also good. They have a permit for an area of 35 km long that they can actually explore and drill boreholes and find more mineralization. That will increase their mineral resource estimate and the life of a mine. And then when the company start mining, of course, you can make a lot of money as the share price will go up, because there will be earnings will be growing, profits will be growing, sales will be growing, tonnages will be growing as the mines scale up to reach full capacity in terms of the production. So this is another stock that I own. Of course, in the copper industry, I own Orion Minerals, which I made a video about it. If you check on the previous videos that I made, my goal for Orion was to own 500,000 shares, but I changed that. I want to own 1,000,000 shares of Orion Minerals, because I'm looking at things such as, if the share price all goes well, it goes to 1 rand a share, of course my investment will be making a profit of 1 million. My shares will be worth 1 million. If the share price goes to 2 rand per share, 2 million. If it goes to 10 million. So that's a risk that I'm willing to take, but of course that will require a capital injection of around 200,000 rand to acquire 1,000,000 shares of Orion. And so far now I bought 700,000 shares of Orion Minerals. I'm just left with 300k to complete my 1 million milestone of shares for Orion Minerals. But I'm also buying other junior mining companies such as this one. So it's not only gonna be Orion Minerals, but this portfolio here, I just wanted to focus on junior mining companies around Africa, South America, Canada, Australia, China, just around the world, looking for companies that are quite small within the mining industry, that are busy working on quite exciting projects within the resource industry, because I understand it. It's a circle of my competency. By profession, I'm trained as a mining engineer, so I learn a lot about some of the work that they're doing, these guys, back in the days at school. Even now, I'm still learning, I'm still reading, just to understand more of this. So I hope you guys, you gain a lot in terms of having multiple brokers. Just to conclude on this video, having multiple brokers, it works to your advantage as an investor. That's why I have Easy Equities, I have eToro. Now I recently opened another account with this broker here, Interactive Brokers, because sometimes you find that some of the companies that you want to buy, they are not offered by the broker that you are using. For example, Easy Equities does not have Westward Mining, does not have Predictive Discovery. It does not have other junior mining companies that I'm still doing research on. And also eToro does not have these companies that I want to buy shares on. But Interactive Brokers, since it's a quite advanced broker with a lot of history, which is used by professional investors, it has a lot of companies around the world. That's the reason why I opened an account with this broker. So if you want to buy such junior mining companies, and then you want to profit as they develop mines and produce, like Orion Minerals, I think it will be better for you to open an account with Interactive Brokers. You just have to download the app, then you start signing in there, you follow all the instruction, or just go to their website, you type Interactive Brokers, and then you open an account there. You'll also follow all the instruction, submit all the documents that are required, then you wait for approval, then you deposit your money through bank wire. By the way, I'm not affiliated with any of these brokers. I'm just sharing information to some people out there who might struggle to get, like, to buy the shares. For example, like EasyEquities don't have these shares, so you can just look for alternative brokers that you can also buy shares on. So with that, guys, I will see you in the next video. Hope this video it has added some value, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.